The past weekend will be remembered for the tense rivalry of the Olympic national teams of Russia and the United States, resulted in the defeat of the host of the Olympics. The other match with Slovakia ended favorably for Russia. The lack of tension in relations between confessions was discussed on the conference World Religions at the Olympics, the way to an interreligious and intercultural dialogue, which was held in the media center. Several officials and members of the clergy were present there. The senior priest Andrei Dubrovsky stated that the call of the church is to feed people spiritually and that athletes are in some way spiritual champions. The participants of the conference mentioned that the rooms for praying in the religious centers are well equipped and that they are available for athletes 24/7. Protestants, Catholics, Orthodox, Muslims, Jews and all the rest can find there the required assistance. All the clergymen speak foreign languages. The representatives of Sochi officials stressed the importance of friendly interreligious and international relations.
And so I think that's really important. I know that they have a chaplaincy here at the Olympics as well, and I have a lot of support up in Calgary. I have the pastor that is at the church that I go to, as well as sort of a spiritual body, like all the congregation. I've got a lot of friends who are in the church. And
on the conference devoted to volunteers of the Olympics in Sochi that took place on the 15th of February at the Media Center, the topic of faith and spiritual life was in the focus of the speaker as well. Jeff Wagner, a person for whom the Winter Games in Sochi is the 8th Olympics, shared with his understanding of this question and his point of view on spiritual life of a sportsman. Journalists of International Christian Information Center met with him in Hospitality Center, organized by Christian churches of Sochi together with SOAR International Ministries and Way of Hope movement.
It's very important for the chaplain to be there for spiritual encouragement, to be their friend, and to pray with them and to help them. When we come to the Olympic Games, we recognize that we want to share Jesus as the only way to God, through a confession to God. So those churches, those confessions that believe in that, can work together.
The role of faith in the life of an athlete was discussed by Anna Renswick, a member of the U.S. National Olympic long track speed skating team.
And you only do your best when you are feeling healthy. And so I basically go to church every week, and that kind of makes me feel fulfilled. The spiritual side is just as important as the physical side, because when it comes to race day, you really have to be strong as a whole person. If you just focus on the physical aspect of sport and you neglect your soul and the spiritual side, then you will not be the strongest person you can be out there.
The important mission of religious centers in Sochi was explained to Christian Media Center by a youth ministry pastor of the church Exodus, Andrei Titarenko. The Olympics is such an event when all the confessions feel good, and the fellowship between them is close to the perfectness that God desires. Anton Cherkov, Sergei Borotkin for International Christian Information Center in Sochi.